Hello! Today I want to share with you some of what I consider my best and worst decisions that I made as a college student. I graduated a little over 2.5 years ago, and I came up with a list of things that I would love to share with you. Starting with the best decisions that I've made. Number one, totally foregoing resume building for my first year of college. This was largely because I focused so much of my high school life on resume building that I just wanted a break. So I only got involved in things that I did for pure enjoyment. These things happened to be dance, singing in an a cappella group, debate, and making clothes for the semesterly fashion show. It also so happened that I'd never done any of these things before. And so it was a little bit intimidating because it would have been easier for me to just continue playing tennis, for example, because I had done that in high school. But I was like, no, I'm just doing what I want to do. So I did those 4 activities for fun. And it was awesome because I think, first of all, life became a little bit more enjoyable because I did things because they were fun for me. And I also was able to discover sub-communities within the broader college campus. And I was able to just figure out for myself, oh, I really like this group a lot. And I know that because I like them a little bit more than this other group. So that was really awesome. Number 2 is joining a professional development organization by my sophomore year. So by the time freshman year ended, it was so fun. But I also thought, okay, maybe I should do something that'll help set me up for success in the future. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I joined a consulting organization. One of the biggest appeals of consulting is, hey, if you don't know what you want to do and you want to do something in business, do consulting because you can explore a variety of industries like real estate or banking, but you can also explore a variety of functions. So you can do something in finance to something in marketing. I joined a consulting organization on campus, and I think it was by far the biggest decision that I've made that has shaped my life to this day. So side note, I am in consulting right now as an analyst, and I honestly don't think I would be in this role or even truly know what consulting would be unless I joined this organization as a sophomore. So some of the things that came out of joining this organization is, number 1, I found so many of my closest friends. Second, I actually learned what consulting was because the way that this student organization was designed was to kind of mimic an actual consulting firm. So we had clients who paid us, had business challenges that they wanted us to help solve. We would do our presentations, we had client interactions, we did research and interviews. All of these things is actually very almost like a replica, like a student replica of consulting in the real world. And then finally, there was so much resource, or so many resources, a lot of resources that helps me get into consulting as a full-time job. A lot of the alumni had been very open to interview prepping me, answering all of my really dumb questions like, what is consulting? What is your firm like? And just so much support that I really attribute my ability to get into the consulting industry to this organization. Number 3, I decided to focus on building my community in college and academics ahead of dating. And so I was very intentional with not dating my freshman year because I knew that would, as much as I tried not to, it would take away capacity, mental energy, and time, most importantly, from being able to find a group of people that I really enjoy being around and doing well in classes and in school. I still talk to people and went on dates, but I just was pretty clear that I didn't want to date someone because that would be a lot of commitment. So moving on to a few of the things that I would have done differently, or in other words, my worst decisions I think I've made. Number 1, studying with friends. Uh, I'm the type of person that really values quality time, and quality time means actually engaging with people instead of just coexisting with them or studying next to them. And so the problem with studying with friends is that you're not really spending quality time with them, but you're also really not studying. So then you're in this like weird situation where you could be so much more productive studying at a library, like actually focused, or you could be spending your time actually getting to know someone and deepening a friendship or a relationship. And so it was just, I don't know why I did that. I mean, I guess you look back and think, oh, remember that one night or several nights we stayed up till 2 a.m. at the library? But it probably would have been better for me to just dedicate time to studying and like shorten the time that I study, and then dedicate time to getting to know people and like getting closer to my friends. I wish I'd done that differently. The second thing that I would consider my worst decision is always procrastinating, because college does not have as tight of deadlines as high school did, and so it was really easy for me to just not be on track when it came to dedicating time to studying and prepping for exams and doing the work I needed to do. And so I wish I could go back and tell myself, hey, like if you don't allocate some time to class Y or class X today, you're gonna be very stressed in a few weeks right before your midterm. You would think I would have learned that over the course of a few years, but honestly, I think I procrastinated a lot. Anyways, moving on. The third thing I would have done differently is actually gone to more office hours. Because I think every time I did go to office hours, I found it incredibly helpful. But for whatever reason, I just found it so hard to get myself to go to them. I really would have done a lot better in school, I think, if I had gone to more office hours. And maybe I would have had more opportunities that would have come up by developing stronger relationship with the professors. So it's too late now, but I hope you enjoyed my list of things that I considered my best and my worst. I would love to hear about what some of your thoughts are on this topic as well. Bye.